What is going on, my broskies? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. So this is a follow-on from not only yesterday's video, but also my first video that I made about the glitch. And hopefully, and I really hope this is the case, this should be the final video about this topic. I don't like talking about this topic that much because of how controversial it actually is. But I know a lot of people want my opinions on things, but in this video today, we're basically just going to be going through the new post that they put up in the game. It was very late last night for me that they put it up. I was already in bed by the time this post went up. So currently it's early morning, and I want to get this up for you guys because I know a lot of people are wondering, what this is all about. Some people are still confused as to what certain things mean, and I will admit that it's probably not the best structured, news post. They probably should have structured this a little better than what they did. But hopefully I bring you guys some, I'd say, guidance or just some more information about the things at hand here. And hopefully you guys understand what the hell's going on. I know a lot of people are pretty upset about this whole situation, myself included. I do think that this situation was handled very, very poorly. Well, you'll see by the end of this video, the compensation did get improved by a very, very slight amount. It's still not very comfortable for me personally. I do think that the compensation should still be more, but we'll discuss that when we get to it. Okay, so first of all, let's go through every single one of these news posts. Obviously, shout out to Godot for posting it here in the Discord. But it says, thanks for playing One Piece Treasure Cruise. Yeah, no problems. The revocation of erroneous items for the error that occurred from December 31st, 2019 will be conducted during the following time period. Therefore, during the revocation process, in order to protect user data, the game app will be set into maintenance mode. So as suspected, that banner that was here previously, this one right here, it does end at 6:59, and then at 7 a.m. When the clock ticks over to 7 a.m. is when the maintenance will begin, and it will end January 15th at 1900 PST time. So this is going to be a 12-hour maintenance, and during this maintenance period is where they are going to be doing the revocation of everything that was basically glitched, or most things that were glitched. There are still some things that it looks like they're not going to be touching or handling with. And yeah, this is a pretty big maintenance period, and obviously when this maintenance ends, this is when Douglas Bullet goes live. Douglas Bullet goes live January 15th, 1900 PST. This ends January 15th, 1900 PST. Which is interesting. So we're going to be logging into the game, and then after this maintenance period is when I expect everyone to be given the 50 rainbow gems and other rewards for the compensation for the whole glitch. So that means that when Douglas Bullet goes live, we should be getting those 50 gems. So that's really good to know at the very, very least. But let's get into the nitty gritty. So it says the process details, the revocation of the following. 1A suggests characters obtained via Sugofest using rainbow gems that were erroneously sent. Obviously, pretty self-explanatory. If you use glitch gems to summon on a Sugofest during that period, then those characters that you summon for will be taken away from your account. 1B, unused Absolute Almighty manuals, each type of Forbidden Tome, and each type of tablet that were erroneously sent. I don't know, I don't remember there being like other types of Forbidden Tomes. I thought it was only just regular Forbidden Tomes, or maybe one of the lower ranking rewards gave you specific tomes or something. But anyways, it says each type of tablet as well. So all tablets that are unused will be drawn away from your account that were erroneously picked up from the mails. 1C suggests training points obtained by trading 1A at the Rayleigh's Bazaar. So at 1A, it suggests characters that you summon for during the Sugofest with the glitched gems. Any characters that you sold to the Rayleigh shop for Rayleigh points, they are taking away those Rayleigh points from you as well. It is what it is. There's nothing we can do about it, but they are taking away all of your stuff. The next point, so point 2, compensation contents. 2A suggests characters or items obtained by proper means that were then used to power up 1A. So this means that if you had like a legitimate item, like a legitimate turkey or a legitimate almighty manual that you used on a character that you summoned for with glitched gems, because that character is being taken away from you, you will be compensated for the real items that you used or the real characters that you used to power up that original character that will be taken away from you. I'm pretty sure that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. If certain items deemed for reimbursement were sold and or exchanged at Rayleigh's Bazaar prior to the revocation, the said items may be deducted lower than your current amount. However, the item will be reimbursed at a later time during January. That I don't really understand completely. So does that mean that things will go into a negative number, but then you'll get reimbursed? I don't understand. I really don't understand that point specifically. But now here we get to the contentious point. This is the point where a lot of people are bringing up, like, people just don't understand what this actually means. Now, I don't have it up right now, but people were saying that on the French version of One Piece Treasure Cruise Global, that the translation for that news post legitimately was a better translation than the English version, which is a massive surprise because typically when they give a translation to English and French, typically the French version is the one that always has the errors, but now it's global that seems to have an error, right? Because apparently, according to people on Reddit, this means that anything listed under the conditions will not be taken away from your account. Meaning, rainbow gems that you used to refill stamina, rainbow gems you used to expand your box space, rainbow gems used to unlock the unlockable quests, which can include all of those ships like Ho, Megalo, Zunisha, etc., all of those ships, or any other unlockable quests like the Super Evolution Islands as well. Rainbow gems used to continue, so if you die and you use a rainbow gem to revive, they will not be taken away. Erroneously sent absolutely almighty manuals, forbidden tomes, and tablets that were used. So if you used the almighty manuals, the tomes, or the tablets, they are not taken away from your account. So that's interesting. Characters obtained by the following flow. Number 6 is a little bit confusing for me personally, but it says if you obtained characters in this specific order, I believe is what it means. So if you first used erroneously sent rainbow gems to obtain a character, and then you traded that character at the Rayleigh's Bazaar, and then... Wait, hang on, this is a bit confusing. Yeah, trade the obtained character at Rayleigh's Bazaar for training points, and then use the training points for rare recruits, either the Sugo Fest Legend, the limited rare recruit, or the 4-star ticket, and then you obtain that character from the rare recruit. I believe that's what it means. So it means that, like, if you know, obviously, just to give you guys a quick rundown of that again, if you use the glitch gems to pull on that Sugo Fest, you use those Rayleigh points to then go ahead and pick up the tickets that were available in the Rayleigh shop, and you summon for a character with those tickets. I think that's what it means. Those characters will not be taken away. We understand that there may be aspects that are still a cause for dissatisfaction and concern. You can say that again, but we would like to ask everyone for their understanding over this matter. I mean, I understand why they say this, but I think no matter what happens at this point, you literally cannot make everyone happy. You've got two different parties in this situation. You have a party of people that use those glitch gems to summon for all of their characters, and you have another party of people that either weren't able to do it or did not, use the basically abuse the glitch gems. The party that, use the glitch gems, they are very upset because they're getting all their characters taken away from them. They're getting a lot of stuff taken away from them. And then you have the other party, right, where they would be upset if they got to keep all of their stuff. And obviously, I think that could have worked if you just compensated the other party, but you got to remember that the first party that used the glitch gems, they had like thousands of free rainbow gems, which you can't compensate that to every single player, right? But there's literally so much wrong here, but like, as I said, there was literally no way that Bandai could efficiently make everyone content in the resolution of this case. I just don't think that was a thing that they could even do. But either way, let's continue. As a token of our apology for the maintenance and extended inconvenience that was caused, we'll be sending everyone the following. You ready for this? You ready for this? 2 rainbow gems. And then for the error, it says 50 rainbow gems, 10 of each of the final forbidden tomes, 5 of each tablet, 5 absolute almighty manuals, 10 million berries. The following items will be added if applicable. Up to 1 try at Sugo Fest exclusive only rare recruit, 1 try of limited rare recruit, and 3 tries of 4-star or better. We'll talk about that in a little bit. The number of special rare recruits will vary depending on the remaining exchange trade limit at Rayleigh's Bazaar. The above items will be distributed after the maintenance. The token of apology will be sent individually. It may take longer for some users. The token of apology will be sent to all users who have logged in during the game at least once between December 31st and Jan 15, and have progressed past the tutorial. Makes sense. Furthermore, high server load is expected once the maintenance mode is lifted, and we plan to open the login in multiple stages. So this means that, as it says, after the maintenance period ends on 1900 PST on January 15th, we all want to log in, of course, because not only do we want to log in and just play the game, but, we want to log in and see what was taken from us. We want to log in and summon on Douglas Bullet. Well, I know I'll be summoning on Douglas Bullet Sugo Fest, and I will be live streaming when the maintenance period ends. But yes, if the maintenance ends and you can't log in straight away, obviously, as it says here, they're going to do it in waves. So they'll let certain people in at a time because they apparently are expecting a large influx of people to be logging in. So that's why they're doing that. If you do encounter an under maintenance status, even after the maintenance mode has been lifted, we ask that you wait a while and try again. I assume that maybe every 10 to 15 minutes, maybe every half an hour, they'll probably let another wave of people in. That's how I expect them to do it. That's how they did it on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Whenever they have like big banners coming out and they have like a maintenance period before the banner, they usually let like, you know, different people in every 15 to 30 minutes. So that's typically how that goes. And we apologize for any inconvenience that may have been caused. Well, there's been a lot of inconvenience caused, and we hope you continue to enjoy playing One Piece Treasure Cruise. Well, I'm definitely going to keep enjoying playing the game, but I know many people are not going to be continue enjoying playing. I know many people, according to some posts, might not be playing the game anymore, which is, I mean, after all this bullshit that's happened, I can completely understand with why people feel that way. But this is what I wanted to talk about. This was also brought up by Solaris that actually makes a lot of points here, that this compensation here is different to the compensation that was listed prior. This was the same. I believe that might have been the same, but this has been changed. It's no longer 1 of each tablet. Now we get 5 of each tablet, and this says here about 5 Absolute Almighty Manuals. I believe this was 3 before, and also this was not listed before as well. So if this stacks on top of the other compensation that we get earlier, I think that's actually a really, really good idea. I'd be really upset if this is just like the updated era compensation that we get. I really hope that it's just this compensation plus the other compensation, because that would mean that we get 100 rainbow gems, we get 6 of each tablet, I think we get maybe 15 of each of the forbidden tomes, 8 absolute almighty manuals, 20 million berries. I still think it doesn't really fully compensate all the players for what has gone down. I think another really good way to compensate would to give everyone a free legend selection to get any legend that they want. I think that would be a really good way to compensate the players. I don't think it would make everyone fully content with the compensation, but it would definitely help out a lot. If everyone could just choose one legend of anything that they want, anything in the game, I think that would be a pretty fair compensation, plus everything added here, maybe more rainbow gems because of how this compensation has gone down and how the whole situation has been handled. But that's about it. That's basically all the information that we have right now. So expect the maintenance periods to be going live 7 a.m. 15th of January PST time, and it will be ending on 1900 PST time, January 15th. So definitely look forward to that. As I said, I will be live streaming the Douglas Bullet Sugo Fest, so you know, stay tuned to the stream on the Twitch channel. Obviously, the Twitch channel is linked down below in the description as always, and it will be very interesting to see what happens after this maintenance period and we log in. So it will be very, very interesting to see. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video today. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you go ahead and leave a like. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content that I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. But on that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.